What's going on, guys? Today I am back with another hat format replay review. If you're interested in sending in your hat format replays, you can go down to the video description and find all the information on how to go about doing that. But anyways, here I have a match between Lure Tactical, who is on H.A.T, versus Alias, who is on Spellbook. So let's get straight into it. It looks like Alias will be starting this one out. Opening hands here, we have DD Crow, Pot of Duality, Double Cyclone, Duality, and Ignition. And Alias here has Crescent, Tower, Blue Boy, Eternity, and Fate. So both actually opening pretty solid hands. This DD Crow will be good against, Alias's hand here if they go and do a master play, but let's see how it goes. Drawing a copy of Fiendish Chain for turn. Here, Crescent is activated, revealing Secrets, Master, and Tower. They unfortunately do get the copy of Tower, but it shouldn't really matter. They have Blue Boy here, which they're going to summon, adding Secrets. Secrets probably for Master here, which they do. Will they use the Master? They are going to use Master, revealing the Tower to copy Secrets, but that will be met with the Crow, so the Secrets will get banished and they won't get the add here. Next, they're going to go Eternity to add back the Secrets, so that is unfortunate for Lure here, that they can just get that resource back, though right now what they would add is kind of interesting. Maybe they would have just searched for some follow-up, maybe they would have gone for like a Wisdom or something to have some sort of protection, because yeah, they already have the Fate, so I don't think that search was necessarily that needed right there. Here they are going to activate Tower, set the Fiendish and Fate, and pass it over. I guess, if anything, yeah, it does turn on the Fate by activating the Eternity there just to add it back right then and there. Here, Lure finds, unfortunately, a copy of Dianea, which isn't great right here, but they're going to go Duality, revealing Max C, Sanctum, and the copy of Mermail. Here they go for Mermail, which is, I guess you could, it makes sense because you already have the Dianea, plus you have the Double Cyclone, so the Ignition will already be live, so, the Sanctum isn't necessarily as needed there. Going for Mermail, using the effect to add Bottomless. Not the greatest card in the Spellbook matchup, unfortunately. Goes to attack. Let's see, are they going... Oh, they allow it? Oh, nope, they're going to go Fate for 3 to banish the Mermail. Keep them off of Dianea. And then in the main phase 2, they are going to set the Ignition, Double Cyclone, and Bottomless and pass it over. Lure finds a copy of Master, but the Tower is going to activate in standby phase, chaining the Ignition to set Moral Attack, and Tower misses timing. Here, Alias is thinking. They go Secrets to add Blue Boy. They're thinking again. Lots of thinking. Activate Master, revealing the Blue Boy, which this just has to reveal a Spellbook card. Copy Secrets. Secrets add another Blue Boy. Summon Blue Boy. They say it's good. Add Eternity. Oh, they think on res. Oh, maybe not. Okay, they're actually adding Wisdom here. Okay, which makes sense. They're playing into 3 back row. Here they go Double Cyclone to pop the Fiendish and the Moral Attack. Moral Attack will then be summoned and use the effect to pop a Blue Boy. Here Tower's activated and passing turn, holding the Wisdom here, which, let me think. Yeah, no, okay. Here they do draw the copy of Sanctum though. They activate Duality, finding Scythe, and what was that? Compulse and Call the Haunted, which in this case, you definitely put Scythe back, but do you take the Compulse or the Call the Haunted? That sort of depends. I feel like maybe Compulse is good here, simply because it will keep them off of a spellcaster, which they will need a spellcaster to use certain of the spellbook cards. For example, like Master needs a spellcaster on board, or Fate needs a spellcaster on board. So while they could, like, this is just going to run this over, obviously. So maybe taking the Compulse here would be the best move. They do go for the Call the Haunted here. The reason I wouldn't go for Call the Haunted is simply just because it would require this to be destroyed to get full advantage out of it. And, like, I mean, by the next turn, after the Sanctum's activated or something, and then they go for a 5 or something like that, it will be live. But to me, I feel like I probably would have gone for the Compulse there, maybe. They go Dionea just to get in more damage here. Attack with the Moral Attack. Set the 2 and pass. Here, Alias gets a copy of Book of Moon. Uses the tower, putting back Fate, drawing a Max C. Blue Boy is summoned. They say it's good, adding Fate, which they should. Yep, it's already live. They set 2 and pass. Here, Lair's thinking. They go Sanctum, chaining that Max C that Alias had just drawn, getting a Moral Attack. And Alias gets a copy of Bottomless. Moral Attack is activated to pop the copy of Blue Boy. Drawing a warning for turn. And this kind of feels already over just because of that warning. And Book of Moon's activated. Setting the warning, passing. Here, Alias gets a copy of Secrets, which is very strong. They should still have Blue Boys in deck. Oh no, they're out of Blue Boys. Okay, so maybe not as strong, but they can use the tower here, hoping to maybe draw a Priestess. They put back Master. Oh, they get Justice. That's equally as good. Here, they're going to warning it, though, so maybe not. And, yep, straight into a game number 2. So this time, Alias will get to start this one out. Opening hands, we have Dionea, Crow, Duality, another Dionea, and an Ignition. So really bad to see the double Dionea. Usually I side one out when going second, but I guess even in this case, once they use one, they can use the other to bring it back. But there's no true advantage the way a Mermail and Dionea would interact. And here Alias has Master, Justice, Triple Nightmare, Torrential, and Priestess. So they need some sort of card to either trigger this Justice or just get them out of this hand. Drawing a copy of Warning, so they can at least stall. They're going to set all the traps and pass. Here, Lure gets another copy of Duality. Those are just stuck to their hand. They're going to go Duality. They reveal Soul Charge, Warning, and Mermail. So yeah, instant take that Mermail there. Just because double Dionea is like going to be so good. Here, though, they warning the Mermail, which makes sense. They set the Ignition and pass. Here, Alias gets a copy of Power, which is, it's not great, but it is activatable. So they're going to go Justice, activate it, the Power to push in for 26, which will at least allow the Justice to trigger to add a High Priestess and probably a Secrets here. Yep. Back to Lure, who gets a copy of Sanctum. So they are in a very good position here. Summon Dionea, special the Mermail, use the effect. That probably, if they hit the Torrential, they'll probably just chain it here. If not, yep. Because the Triple Nightmare can't affect either of them here. So at this point, they're just going to set Sanctum, set the Bluff Duality, and pass. Alias gets a copy of Blue Boy here, which is very strong. They're going to use it to add Wisdom. Go for High Priestess. Revealing all 3, they have to think here. They say it's good. And they can summon the second Priestess as well, but they're probably going to use the effect first, if I had to guess. Are they not able to? I guess you don't want to hit an artifact, but this just plays a little harder into if Lure has a copy of Torrential, they could protect one, but at the same time, that's not great. So here they go for the second one. They go to attack, and it looks like they're going to take all of it, which means this is game. No, they're going to go for the Sanctum and summon Moral Attack, but that's going to get met with the Triple Nightmare, and that does push it. So I feel if that was played out a little different, that game may have gone slightly different. But here it looks like Lure will be starting. Opening hands, we see Mermail, Call the Haunted, Moral Attack, Ignition, Void Trap Hole that says when your opponent special summons a monsters with 2,000 or more attack, negate the effects of one of those monsters with 2,000 or more attack, and if you do, destroy it. This is an interesting card. Sometimes people side it. Sometimes you'll see a deck choose to main it. I believe he was maining this one. Alias here gets a copy of Secrets, Debunk, Triple Nightmare, Blue Boy, and Fate. So not a terrible hand either. So this should be a very, hopefully, electrifying game 3, where Lure will start and draws a copy of Double Cyclone, summons Mermail, gets a copy of Bottomless. Sets, what was that? Call the Haunted, Double Cyclone, Moral Attack, and Ignition, holding the Void Trap Hole and Bottomless. Which, yeah, that's fine. Alias gets a copy of Dark Hole, summons Blue Boy, gets Crescent. Crescent will get down here, revealing Secrets Master and Tower. Adding the Master, which is good. Activate Secrets to add Blue Boy, good follow-up. Master reveal Blue Boy to copy Secrets to add Tower. And then let's see what they choose to do here. They're going to go Fate to banish. It's non-targeting, so here by activating Ignition, pop Moral Attack, set Moral Attack, and then the Fate on resolution will banish the Mermail. The Moral Attack gets summoned that was popped off the Ignition to then pop the copy of Blue Boy. They're going to set Trap Trick, Trap Hole, Nightmare, and Debunk. Activate Tower and pass. Here, Lure's thinking. They're going to use the Double Cyclone to blind hit one of the back row. They're going to hit the Debunk and the Moral Attack. That's so strong to hit the Debunk there. Moral Attack will summon back. We'll see. Are they going to use it to pop Tower? They do. Here it is back to them who they find a copy of Soul Charge. They're probably just going to push for damage here. Yep. Exactly. Main phase 2 overlay for Durendal. So this could maybe, this is just a good way to lock them out of certain cards, as well as what this is going to do is allow them to, Alias might think they have extra artifacts in hand or something. So kind of as a mind game, and they're just going to set the Void Trap Hole and the Bottomless. So they kind of play that mind game there. Alias gets a copy of Power and summon Blue Boy. They say that's good. Add Tower here. Activate Tower and pass. They're thinking here in end phase, it looks like. Or nope, they're just going to use the Durendal to shuffle back hands and redraw. Here, Lure gets a copy of Breakthrough Skill, and Alias gets a Justice and a High Priestess. Drawing into a Mermail for turn, normal summon. Use the effect to add Trap Trick, Trap Hole, Nightmare. Go to battle phase, push in for some damage. And activate Call the Haunted to just clean up this game if there's nothing. Yep. And yeah, that is just game. Lure Tactical takes that one pretty nicely played. There was a couple things that I might have done a little different, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It worked out perfectly for them because they did take the match. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like on it. Comment any questions or videos you want to see in the future. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified anytime I put a new video out. Share this video with your friends. And again, make sure to go down to the video description to find out how you can send in your hat format replays. But anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video.